Back on Energy Matters, brought to you by the Coalition for a Secure Energy Future. Ide Bailey and Tioga, the energy and innovation capital of North Dakota. Chere Allard is next. We talked to Chere before. She previously worked at Coyote Station by Beulah, North Dakota, and as an operator, and now is an instructor for the power plant program at Bismarck State College. How about that? Hey, Chere, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great.
Wonderful. So yeah, I can, loud and clear.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
And there's nothing more serious and great for your career than the BSC power plant program. So you get a chance to interact with students and say, hey, I've been there, done that. So tell us a little bit about how it's how your career in the industry is now allowing you to help train the next generation.
Well, it's an exciting industry, and it's an exciting career. I have just really had an awesome opportunity, and it all started in 1980. We moved into coal country, and there was a construction of the Coyote power plant. I tested. I got hired for the startup, for the commissioning of the plant, and spent 24 years in plant operations, starting at entry level and then working my way up until actually in 2004 I retired, and I was an operations shift supervisor at that time. So I really got to see the plant from beginning up through, which is a great place to start when you can start working with equipment as you're bringing it up and getting it ready to operate online. So I was really fortunate in having that opportunity, and I just did a whole lot of training while I worked. My entire career, I took a lot of courses, plant-specific. I took industry training courses, and then I finally got a degree. I kind of tested my way into the job, and I don't know, back then I must have been a good tester because it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy test, but my degree is in energy technology, and so actually, when I retired from Coyote and from MDU, well, actually Otter Tail at that time, because Otter Tail is a partner in Coyote Station. Bismarck State College had visited with me at a job fair where I was representing our industry. I was representing my company, and they were in the booth next to me, or to us, and asked me if I'd be interested in teaching. So I hopped on the teaching bandwagon, and it's been really exciting. We have awesome students. We've been blessed with industry working with us to get great training tools. We have a great training and development partnership with industry, and we also have a great group on campus. And so I get to do teaching as well as course development, animation development for teaching, and then working in the classroom with students. And so my experience is in the industry, and all the time I've spent at the plant and all the extra interaction with the industry companies in the state, I can utilize in the classroom. You really have to teach in the energy technology industry or area of teaching at BSC. A really strong industry background is what we need for faculty, and what really helps get our students to get that personal understanding and experience, I guess you might say. So we do that. That's what we're here for. We're here to teach, and we're here to teach and train future industry workforce.
And those students you talk about, obviously they come in knowing this is something they want to do. They're in the power plant program at BSC, so they've decided this is a good career path for them. What kind of lights do you see going on in during their training, during their education? What kind of an evolution do you see from the kids?
Well, it's exciting because they start with the fundamentals, of course, the science, math, the theory, chemistry, the basic fundamentals of plant operations, equipment operations, but we really get them in. What's exciting is that we take what they're learning and they get hands-on. At BSC, they get a lot of labs, a lot of hands-on. They get to operate. And the farther along into the program, the more equipment they operate until they are really like at the end of the power technology program, they're operating a startup of a plant in 3 or 4 different methods. On a computer, they're using all the latest technology that the plants themselves have because we have simulators that are provided. So as they learn and get to work on each piece of equipment and understand it, by 4th semester, they're actually operating and generating electricity or making ethanol or distillation or whatever we happen to be, whatever program they're in. So I think that the light bulb actually comes on. It all comes together in 4th semester, but every time they're in the classroom and then they go out and to work on the labs, you know, you can see that light bulb come on. And that's the fun part of it. It's not just sitting in class. It's out there doing stuff on a daily basis in the labs that helps them put what they're learning into practical application.
Fantastic. Well, that's an interesting story. Glad you're there. Thanks for sharing it with us, Sherry, and good to chat with you again as always.
Hey, you bet. Thank you.
You bet, Chere Allard.
Nice,
you too. Formerly at the Coyote Station Lignite-based power plant near Beulah. Operator there, now an instructor for the power plant program at BSC. So talking about her career in the power industry and how she is helping to train the next generation.